Hello there. Well, I'm sitting here drinking my coffee out of my Christmas mug. Now, if the truth be told, I really don't want to let go of Christmas yet. That's why I'm still drinking out of my mug. And if the real truth be told, I'm just too lazy to put the mugs away and pull out the regular mugs. Hey, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. Hey, maybe I should buy Valentine mugs. There we go. Well, I am sitting here though on a very cold day, windy, it's snowing, wind chill's about zero out, and I'm thinking about Sunday sermon, and I'm looking at the text that we have. It's a rather short one in the Gospel of Mark. Simply put, Jesus has finished calling his first four disciples. Now he heads to church. I'm sure he took those four disciples in tow with him, but he gets to church and he starts delivering a powerful sermon, so powerful everybody's just amazed. And then there's some guy who's crazy who stands up and says, "Who do you think you are? What are you doing here? Have you come to destroy us?" And Jesus exorcises, not exorcises a demon from the man. Basically, he just told him, "Shut up." That's the exact words. Be muzzled. Be quiet. Shut up. You can translate it any one of those ways. But uh, that's kind of the extent of the story. But as they say, the devil is in the details. What I like us to look at just and to mull on in the next couple days, and especially think about it as you hear this gospel lesson being read on Sunday. Look at the beginning and look at the end. Sometimes there's some real gems there that we can pick up on that we might have missed when we're concentrating, so to speak, on the meat that's in the middle. The beginning. Let me just read part of it. They went to Capernaum, and when the Sabbath came, he entered the synagogue and taught. They were astounded at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. One having authority. Now, I could have talked about the word astounded as well, because not only are they astounded, then the next sentence says they're amazed. Astounded, though, amazed. But it's because he taught with authority. Authority. What's fascinating about this? Here it is, the beginning of the gospel, chapter 1. Jesus is making his first public appearance outside of the time that he was baptized and all the other times when he was growing up. But his first public appearance after being baptized, and he teaches with authority. Do you know anything about Palm Sunday? Yeah, you know the Palm Sunday story. Jesus enters into Jerusalem on a donkey, and people lay down their coats and palm branches. And then Jesus gets himself into a little bit of trouble when he goes into the temple area and causes a scene. And pretty soon there's a bunch of scribes and Pharisees coming up to him and asking him, "By what authority are you doing these things? Who gave you the authority to do them?" He taught as one with authority. Who gave him the authority? Wow. That's what this gospel is all about. Jesus has authority, and it's that authority that's going to amaze and astound us all the way through. Okay, that's what comes at the beginning of the gospel lesson. But look at how it ends. The people are still amazed and astounded that he did what he did, and they said, hey, he even commands demons to leave. At once his fame began to spread throughout the surrounding region of Galilee. His fame began to spread. Now, between you and me, that's a lousy translation. I don't think it really conveys really what's going on. The word fame, we think of someone who's going to the Super Bowl having been there 6 times, right? Tom Brady. And if you're a Steeler fan like me, or you're a Bills fan, that's the last person you want to see playing quarterback in the Super Bowl. But hey, it is what it is, and that's what's going to happen next week. We're not talking about that kind of fame. We're talking about the news, the eye-opening, jaw-dropping news. That is what's being spread about Jesus all over the countryside. And it just made me begin to think a little bit, what about us? What are we doing to spread the news about Jesus? I mean, after all, he's the one who teaches with authority. He's the one who amazes and astounds. Shouldn't we be sharing that great news too? Something to mull about. As you hear the gospel being read, as you hear an awesome sermon being preached on Sunday. But it's all about Jesus and what he does for us. What he not only does, but also what he teaches us to. Teaches us as one with authority. And our eyes are open to a new reality. The reality that God's kingdom has arrived. And you and I are part of it. We're living in it. How are we sharing this good news? This fame? All right, if you want to use the word, how are we sharing this good news with the rest of the world? Blessings be with you.